Levi Bloomquist is your Columbus High 2021-22 Winter Sports Super Senior. Levi is coming off a year where he didn't get to finish his year, got a shoulder injury last year. So kind of take me through how that happened and how that just stinks not being able to finish your season out.
Yeah, well, it was about 2 weeks before districts. I was in a match, got hurt, finished the match. They didn't know what it was that I hurt, and then they told me that it took time to heal and that I'd have to either wait or wrestle with all the pain, and I really couldn't do anything with all the pain because it hurt too bad. I wouldn't be able to move my arm at all. So then after that, I realized my season was done with. So that really it was a hard thing to deal with there. Being we're 2 weeks away from districts and state, and going in, thought I'd get a couple wins, but this didn't happen.
And it was your left, what part of your left shoulder got injured exactly?
My left coracoid, like a process, it's a bone where all your muscles attached to your shoulder. Popped it off in a match.
You said it's sort of a freak thing they have.
Yeah, it's a very rare occurrence. They said doesn't happen often.
So what's that like then to go to districts, go to state, have to sit up there in the stands, and how do you deal with all that when you don't get to participate?
It was really hard sitting there and watching all my buddies have fun, and wrestle and compete, and it was just the whole time I was just, man, I wish I was down there with them, wrestling there by them. It was very sad too.
So how do you get up off the mat from something like that? Were you sad? Were you angry? Did you just rededicate yourself in the off season?
I wanted to, come in and work even harder than be better, So I didn't like sitting here and watching them, how hard it was doing that. So I just wanted to come back even harder and stronger and see how I do.
So are you excited for this year? Is there a little bit of pressure because being a senior is your last shot to win a medal?
Yeah, it's kind of both. I mean, I'm excited to see how I'll do, just to go out there, but there is pressure, all these other guys looking up to me now that I'm a senior, got to do good for them, set a good example, It's just a lot of stuff going on, I guess.
Did you expect to be in this position? I mean, you didn't start till 6th grade, right?
Yep.
And then 3 years later, you've already earned a spot at state.
I never thought that would happen, but a lot of other guys have done it. I've went through this program, so I mean, I'm right there with them.
But to be sort of a late bloomer and where you've already been to state twice, and I mean, when you got going, you never could have thought that you'd be this far along, right?
Doing this well. But yes, all the time in practice and the off season really paid off, and just working, just all paid off in the end.
Yeah. So not starting until 6th grade. What are some of your early memories of getting going? Was it intimidating to be the new guy, or were you good at the start, or?
No, I wasn't. I was losing, most of my matches. It was hard because all these other guys, I was practicing with, they all knew everything, and I was just, new. So it was hard to get into. But I kept trying to work, try to beat them. So that was really what I wanted to do. That's why I tried working, worked hard during practice and stuff, because I wanted to be as good as them and win matches like they do and try to beat them. So that really helped me.
Was it better than maybe you didn't have a lot of success early? That kind of what drove you?
I think it did. It helped me get in the right mindset. You never give up. Keep going hard till the end. And I feel like that really helped me there. Getting in my head that way.
Well, excited to see what you can do this winter, Levi. Thank you.
Thank you.